Hello guys, this is Model Aircraft with the Tamiya Ta08 and the Tamiya F104. So at this point, I completely have built this kit without the electronics, and my plans for this BMW M4 is to put a spec setup in it. So with the setup that I'll put in it is basically I want to be putting the hobby wing motor slash ESC, the 17.5 with the ZR10 Z-Run stock ESC. So it's gonna I'm gonna just get the combo, and that'll be the setup that I'll be putting into the M4 Ta08. Yeah, so this I might have to redo the rear diff because it's leaking oil. One of the diff back here is leaking oil, so I might have to redo those that side. But the front diff is pretty good, you know. So I'm gonna bring this car over here. All right, so it's as you guys can see, it's really flexible. You know, I didn't make the suspensions too tight, so if it goes around corners and turns, it can really turn properly. You see the back here. Yeah, so I'm glad the way the car is finished. I'm glad the way I was able to build it, but I have to redo that suspension back here. As far as the setup, I'm gonna only set the power up to only run on that hobby wing combo, only run on a 2S LiPo. So with the setup that I have, if I throw a 3S in it, I'll burn the ESC or maybe the motor out. So I'm only gonna strictly do it on a 2S setup. Hey, like a Gens Ace. So I'm gonna run this 5,000 50Cs. So, and I also have a magnetic mount for it. So it's really, you see, I'm lifting the front up. It's really strong, and I'm gonna lift the back up. See, I gotta really break this thing off for me to be able to open it. All right, so with the battery, so with the magnetic mount, it's making it a lot quicker for me to take out the shell and put in the battery and run it. So this is what the magnetic mount looks right there, and back here too. Yeah, as you can see, this is the Ta08 Pro. So the Pro does not come with this frame support for flexing. So yeah, it does not come with frame support, so it's very stiff. It doesn't flex at all. But if you considering this type of frame support, you might want to get the Ta08R, because if you get the Pro for $340 and you do this upgrade, it's just gonna cost you unnecessary money. It's gonna cost you like almost $180 just to do this upgrade right here. But as you can see, I'm gonna throw this battery in here to see how well it fits. Let's see, probably not properly. Battery might be a little bit, yeah, it's a little bit too big because it's a hard case battery. Too big for this, so I'll probably have to get a soft pack 2S LiPo for it. But this battery is for my Velas 29. It's not really for this car, so I thought it was gonna fit. And so once you are putting your battery and ready to go, it's pretty simple to just put the body back on, and that's it. It's done. So you may not know this type of car kit. I mean, I don't know, some of you may not know, some of you may know, but this is called the BMW DTM. But right there, here's the back. Right there, here's the other side. And also, this is the Formula One, my older kit car I built for some few years ago, back in 2019. As you guys can see, blew out the tire again, and I ordered Team Powers the 46 wide rear. This is the 36 rear. I ordered the wider rear, so it's a 6mm larger. So I ordered the 42 rear for the F1, and it's a harder compound tire. Yeah. Also, I did, because I want to start testing the speed and stuff on these cars. I got the Sky RC GNSS Performance Analyzer, and I did tested it on my Velas 29 boat. I wasn't pushing it, but see, I should have read the instructions, because every time I went past 30 feet, the GPS on my phone cut off. But I didn't know it was still reading, logging the speed. But yeah. But going back, reading the instructions, they're supposed to do that. So hopefully by this week, I'll test it on this car. And like I said, I don't know. I don't usually run my cars on like a parking lot street and stuff like that, you know, because this is very low to the ground. And if I do that, I'm just gonna be just scratching the whole motors and stuff off. So I just run it at like a tennis court or a basketball court where it's nice and flat and smooth. And I'm gonna be doing the same thing with this M4 right here. So GPS, when I put it on, it'll be placed back here on the M4. I'll place it on the back end right here. Yeah, so stay tuned for more videos for the M4 and for some GPS logging videos. It may not be the top speed for the F1 because the parking, the basketball court or tennis court that I'm using to run these cars are pretty small. All right, signing out.